we're getting really deep into the weeds, but I'll play something else also, just keeping up into this right here. Speaking of Honcho Hoodlum, he had a couple of things to say on about this, right? He actually called out Top 5 on this. All right.
I was watching.
My time, my gangster time, snitching, PC, all of that shit is all together, bro. You're in the same boat, bro. You're in the same boat.
His laugh is crazy.
My time.
Kind of sound like Jadakiss, but Toronto.
Yeah, he ratted on me. What the fuck did he rat on? I don't know. I read it. Does it?
He's a real legend, though, bro.
If it's legend. Real, snitching, 100%. If he did that, that's snitching.
So he's saying that it's all the same thing. Top 5 is saying is allegedly in PC. So it's the same thing of, you know, being a rat anyway, because you're in the place where the rats are. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know what to ask you guys. You guys are not in the streets like that. And I don't, even if you were in the streets, this is some deep shit to be in, bro, to be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like, I want to give like good opinions and stuff. Like, I guess I can only speak from my own experience. Like I said, I only did a week. There's nothing serious, you know? Like, so I was just in like regular Gen Pop, but speaking with people who were there, you know what I mean? Like, mans who were doing like up to a year getting ready for the penitentiary and stuff. Like, they really stood on that, like, no PC.
No PC, dog.
Even worse than the rats, like, you have the PDF files there. And all these, you don't want to be around those kind of people, you know? So, like,
I'll tell you guys from the perspective of somebody who's done pen time and stuff like that as well, right? It's not a good look to be in PC. Nobody wants to be the PC guy. And when you go for phone calls, like from the Gen Pop side, you can see their like little section that they have for phone calls. Like it's like a little area for the PC guys. So we can see them. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing is with Top 5, I don't know if he's in PC because he had the picture that came out with Werner Bands and a few other guys, and that didn't look like no PC. You know what I'm saying? You're going to tell me all of those guys are in PC?
Yeah, exactly. And like, what is there to substantiate it? Or is it just like a theory that's out?
Well, Hoodlum has gone through a few different Instagram lives. Listen, this whole story has sparked up the whole Toronto scene.
Yeah.
Okay. But like this happening, like it can really hurt the trajectory of the scene because we need everybody who's been gaining a lot of traction to stay in good standings and keep getting traction. Every time we lose somebody, whether it's to incarceration, God forbid, to passing away, and now like these different one are weird ones. You know what I'm saying? Like freak things, like you know, you got paperwork, or what's the other one for Toronto? Let's do that. Like
you ate pussy.
You ate pussy. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the craziest one to me. Right? But you know, if you have any of these list of things, you're knocked off the list. Obviously, the first two is kind of hard to control, especially with it's not hard to control, but it sucks. The kind of final, you're in jail or you're dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then the other ones, like paperwork comes out. Oh, I was doing so good. And then that paperwork, you know what I'm saying?
And Kim, when he sat down for like 6 years, right?
Yes.
So imagine like planning, brewing, stewing, cooking up this plan just for as soon as you get out, bad mind drop the fucking paperwork on you.
Yeah. And the whole thing with Top 5, yes, they're saying, he's in PC or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But like, he's the one who initiated this. It's not a secret. Like he put it on his feed, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? One thing if he did a story and everybody screenshotted it and we're being extra nosy and shit. Like, no, fam, the man put it on his feed. Like you
put it on blast still,
bro.
So like,
you guys got to think about the layers and the levels of this shit. Okay, like really, like to be serious for a second. He's messing up this guy's career.
Yeah,
it's on.
Yeah.
You mess up my money for the rest of my life, bro. When I see you, it's on, bro.
Yeah.
So it must be deeper than these guys just not liking each other's music or some stupid shit like that. Like their hoods must have some serious beef. Okay. And that's why I'm saying, just, you know, with all seriousnity, like to be like, I'm going to send out a death blow to your career where like you're going to have to do a lot of work to come back.
But like, over the years, and I'd say over the decades, there's just been so many things that has happened. I feel like, you know, the blood runs deep. So I feel like, yeah, it is really like that. You know what I mean? Like they really want to demolish each other. And like you said, it's horrible for the Toronto scene as a whole, because every time we get somebody that could break through the glass ceiling.
Like this, they're like right at the finish line.
No, literally.
Yeah, but
every time.
What I will say is, although, you know, K Money was probably one of our most prominent artists locally, I think he wasn't going to be able to break through as a result of probably like travel advisories.
Issues,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a big thing that also holds a lot of our best artists, is that they can't really go anywhere after.
The main thing, man.
You know, and like, unless maybe, I mean, you can get pardoned. I mean, Pressa did it. You know what I'm saying? And what I do like about going back to Hoodlum's take is that he's kind of being critical, because it's easy right now to just be like, K Money's a rat. Blah, 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 right? But he's kind of offering like an alternative argument, which is, well, you know, based on like my worldview and a lot of other people's worldviews, like, isn't PC also kind of equivalent to ratting?
Or that's where the rats live.
Yeah. So, and I don't know what Top 5 situation is either. And I understand now he got the OVO lawyer team behind him, which is pretty crazy if you think about it, because that shows like a very strong belief in him. And I don't know if Drake is rewarding his loyalty, if he truly thinks he's innocent, if he thinks he's like this mega talent. It's all very messy. And I think actually it's a good thing for the Toronto scene, because I feel like soon the Toronto audience will realize we cannot put our faith in certain types of artists. We're going to be let down, almost like endangering them by making them popular to an extent.
And you're spitting, keep going. And
adding like fuel to like already existing beefs between hoods, because you're giving this guy notoriety.
You're magnifying them,
And then like, you know, they're either going to end up dead or in jail, or there might be in a scandal. And like, it's almost like we're kind of egging it on. Like, maybe we should start looking at like, I don't know, like different types of artists to represent us, but also have those artists be willing to represent Toronto, because I feel like the good artists from Toronto, they get out of here quick, and then like they don't even talk about it. Like they don't even
like think about it. A street dude, 30 years old, 40 years old. Do you think he wants to be represented by like Sad Boy or like Havaya Mighty?
No.
So I feel like, yes, we do need to place more emphasis on those type of artists, but we can't just say, oh, stop listening to street dudes, because like
people love street music.
You know what I mean?
I still love, I love street music. I don't like drill music, but I do get what you're saying, and I do get what you're saying, Natural. But it's like the word name brand and salute to Child Support. They kind of broke it down really well. They're like, the person becomes a name brand, let's say a name brand dude, especially when they're rappers, because now they're like, everybody likes them. They got a bunch of, they got a big audience, which in turn puts a bigger target on their back. You know what I'm saying? So now when you hit somebody, when you hit that guy who's a big rapper, you hit a name brand from a name brand block. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're getting famous, but at what cost, bro? Like,
I feel like
now
there should
everybody's
be
looking to take you out.
We love hip hop.